Looks like he should come a little bit closer. 50 yards exactly. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild. Today, we're going to be trying out the 9.3 by 74R drilling rifle, but this time, we're going to be primarily focusing on using the 16 gauge slugs for the Wild Boar. Now, I'm going to show you the area we're going to be hunting. This is actually my favorite all-time spot for Wild Boar. Over here by Mullerwold, and if you go over just to the east and a little bit, well, I guess to the northeast, this area here is absolutely phenomenal for Wild Boar. I usually go here around evening time. This is good in the evening, so around like 14 or 1500 game time. But in the morning, it's really good, and we're going to start down here. We have a really good resting zone here and a really good need zone here. Alright, so we just got eyes on a Wild Boar right here. I don't know if it's a male. It is a male. Let's get ready and take a shot. Went for a double long shot, and we dropped him. Our first Wild Boar with the 16 gauge slugs. I don't know what the integrity is going to be like, but I would imagine we could probably use the slugs on these Wild Boar. Alright, here he is. Let's pick him up. And it looks like we made a right lung, liver, stomach shot at 71 yards out with the 16 gauge slugs. He scored 82 total score of 746. So that's pretty cool that you can use the 16 gauge slugs with this 9.3 drilling, actually they call it a Grelic drilling rifle select, on these Wild Boar and still get 100%. So that was pretty awesome. Alright, looks like we just got eyes on another Wild Boar out here. This is a female, and we have another one there. Now, I just saw a male here somewhere, but he wasn't very big anyways. Oh, there he is right there. He is about 70 yards out, so he's definitely within range. What I would like to do is try and get a shot on this one first, and then we'll see if we can't get this close one really quick as well. Alright, he is hit, and I think he dropped. And we hit that one, but not so great. In fact, I think we might have hit that one in the hind quarter. Let's zero in for 80 and see if we can't put a follow-up on this. That should help bring her down. That's definitely a vital hit, though, so he shouldn't go too far. In fact, he ran... I mean, that might actually be 100% on the quick kill on that. It looks like this Wild Boar literally ran 10 yards or less. Here he is down here. We made a single long hit, and we did get 100% on the quick kill and the integrity on that as well. So that was a really, really nice shot. 72 yards out. Another Wild Boar. He scored 49. Total score of 639 on him. And as we're heading out to our other female, we just spotted another Wild Boar out here. I believe it's another female. So we're going to lay prone here and see if we can't get her to come into range and put a nice shot on her as well. Alright, so here she is here about 100 yards out. Now she's quartering kind of at us, and the wind is blowing right directly at her. We have a really good spot here. So oh my god, there's one right on top of us. Holy, I was about to take a shot at the second one. We have one right here. We dropped her. Wow, that was awesome. We actually stayed zeroed in for 54, and we went a little bit low. Rather than trying to zero in for 27, I figured it was so close we could just take a shot. And we did, and we dropped her. Let's pick her up. We got a double lung shot, and it was a female at 17 yards out. Very nice shot. Almost made a hard shot on this Wild Boar. Well, we just came over the hill here, and we found our female Wild Boar down right here, but we also just spotted something. A roe deer. Looks like a female roe deer, and she's out there at about 150. I don't know how far this thing can actually shoot, but I think if she gets to 100, we should be able to take her down with a single slug and the 9.3. Alright, let's pick up our Wild Boar here quick. That first shot was very low and far back, but then we had a second shot at 56, which helped bring her down. It looks like you can only take one shot with the 16 gauge slugs and still get 100% on the integrity. Alright, so according to the map, she's about 100 out, and she's starting to walk right now, so we're going to have to crouch up and get ready to take a shot. Wow. We just made trotting at about probably 98 yards. I don't know if we hit the neck while she was walking or if it dropped a little bit and we got a single lung and it dropped her. I honestly have no clue what we hit, but all I know is it was something solid. Let's reload this sucker back up really quick. And I wonder if we can take a look at this row and see where we did hit. Actually, I think this might be a little bit too big of a caliber for the roe deer. And yes, it is too big. We actually made a 107-yard left lung shot on this roe deer, so it looks like the 16 gauge slugs are a little bit too big for the roe deer, which is kind of to be expected since they're such a small animal. Alright, so we just got a call from a red deer stag right over this hill. I'm pretty sure we can use the 16 gauge slugs on them, but we can also use the 9.3 bullets if we need. If it's going to be a giant, we'll probably use the 9.3. But if it's going to be like a medium sized one or just an average size, we'll probably just use the 16 gauge slugs. Oh, there he is. He's a giant mythical. Oh my god, that thing's huge. I don't have anything to take him down with either. I mean, we don't have a call to slow him down. What do we do? As much as I want to use the slugs on him, I don't want to miss the chance of him being a giant gold. And looks like we have some wild boar out there as well. So if this giant mythical comes our way, ooh, it's a nice wild boar. Oh, how far is he? If we could get to about 50 yards, we could go for... Oh my god, I don't know what to do. I would imagine we could probably hit him twice with the slugs, but... is it really worth messing up this mythical? Alright, so since that mythical kept on walking by, what we're going to do is we're going to try and take a shot on these wild boar. We have two of them right here. Nice male. That's actually not a male. It is a female, but we'll go for a shot. Where is the male? I don't actually see the male. Is that him? Maybe that's why I can't see the male, because he's about to try and attack us. We dropped him. I don't know if we made a brain shot or what, but we definitely dropped him. And let's pick him up. This is the big male. It looks like it was a silver. We made a brain and neck shot at 22 yards out. He scored 89, total score of 770. Now, I really want to get on this big mythical stag. Next time we see him... what the heck was that? We're just going to use the 9.3 bullets with the rifle on this thing, because I don't want to lose the chance of getting a huge gold mythical out of that. That was actually a double lung heart shot at 29 yards. So it looks like the 16 gauge slugs can get double lung and heart at close distance. Alright guys, after searching around for a little while, we just spotted our giant mythical. He's right there bedded. Right there next to another stag. Right here, you can just barely see him on the other side of this rock. All I could see was the tip of his antler. If you look right there, you can just barely see something moving. That's all I could see on the top of the crosshair, was something moving, and it looked like a branch, but then I looked and I noticed that was definitely him. He is less than 180 yards out from us right now, but we have a horrible wind and we have two stags, let alone just one. So we have to think of a plan. Alright, so what I want to do is, since the wind's blowing off to the left, we do have cover spray on, so that will help a little bit. But what I want to do is put out a call here and work our way over here and try and get in these in this brush row here. That way when he comes in, the wind should be blowing right in our face, so he shouldn't be able to smell us at all. So we're going to do that. We're going to put out a call here and try and get over there as fast as possible. Alright, here goes nothing. And now we got to haul and try and get over here as fast as possible. Looks like we're going in slow motion. That's the 6 hard. I don't know how he even knows we're here. Put some more cover spray on. If it helps, I don't know if it's going to do anything, but at this point we have to do everything we possibly can to get this thing to not see us. That way the big mythical steps out. Come on, where is he? Well, it's been about 20 game minutes and we still... Ooh. That should be our mythical. That should be our mythical. There he is, there he is, there he is. We got him. We got eyes on our mythical. He's out here at about 100 yards out. We're going to try and sneak over to this rock here and see if we can't get up this rock. And he should come right past us. We're going to stay zeroed in for 50 for now. Yeah, that's him calling over there. It looks like he's going to work his way right up along the edge of this brush row here. We have the 6 hard right behind us as well. Let's make sure we're zeroed in for 54. We have our slugs equipped. Come on. Here he comes. We have a horrible wind again, but I think we might be just alright. Yep, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. is right there. Pretty much 50 yards out. Looks like he should come a little bit closer. 50 yards exactly. Come on. Come on. We dropped him! Yes! Oh, this mythical was being so stubborn. We were sitting there waiting over there for about 25 game minutes, maybe 30 game minutes. We had this 6 hard right on top of us the whole time. I didn't see any sign of this mythical, and I was just ready to take a shot on the 6 hard, and all of a sudden we got a mating call from this guy over here, and I knew it would have been him. And sure enough, well, I didn't know 100%, but I had a good feeling it might just be him. And we came over here and we spotted him, and it was definitely him. And we made about a 55 yard perfect heart shot on this huge stag, and look at the position he's in as well. Beautiful position for him to go down. I don't know if they actually did some kind of update where if the big animals with big antlers go down like that, where the antlers don't get buried into the ground, but it kind of looks like they did. So let's take a look at this really cool stag and this awesome position he went down. A giant mythical. I don't think he was quite wide enough to be close to a diamond, but I mean, he's still an absolute monster red deer. Look at the lighting as well. Actually, let's move our waypoint. And that is just a very nice picture. Very nice picture. Yeah, this is definitely going to be up there for the top best pictures I've taken in Call of the Wild, especially on big animals like this. Alright, well, let's pick him up. And he scores 209, total score of 878. We made a 43 yard perfect heart shot on this stag, and we dropped him. Now, I don't know if there's another way to drop these stags and to get 100% with these 16 gauge slugs. I was debating many times over in my head if we were going to go for a double lung shot or try and go for straight for the heart. And what I decided to do is wait till he went straight at us. We went for a heart shot, and that's what we did. We made it count. We got ourselves a giant mythical stag, total score of 878 with the 16 gauge slugs. Alright guys, we just found an absolute giant wild boar track, 420 to 529 pounds. And just to show you where we're at, I'll show you exactly where we're at. We are over here. We are heading up to my favorite spot for wild boar, and we picked up his track right here on the road. He was headed this direction here. According to the chart here, this wild boar weighs anywhere between 927 to 1,166 pounds, which could be an absolute giant. Well, it's not him, but it's definitely a male wild boar. Well, if I could get another shot at him. Ah, I think we hit that tree. Okay, either we dropped him from the first shot, or we hit him the second time. But I feel like we actually hit the tree on the second shot. But here he is down here. Let's pick him up. One shot, stomach liver shot at 96 yards, and we got 100% on the quick kill on that. He scored 67, total score of 697. Alright, so this one weighed 249 pounds. Alright, so here's the track from the one that we were tracking from before. The other one weighed 290. Now, that's basically 100 pounds different. So imagine just how big this one's going to be. Is that an albino? Oh my god. I can't believe that. I think that might be a giant albino wild boar. I've been trying to find him for a little while now, and I didn't see any sign of him. A bunch of females. And I just saw him kick up, and I saw some huge tusks, so I think that might be the one we were tracking. What a cool wild boar. I couldn't get a spotting on him either, so I don't know how big he is. But I could see his tusks, and they look pretty big. Ooh, I can see a couple of them over there. I don't see the white one just yet. But he shouldn't be too far away. Alright, hold on. Here they come. I can see 3 of them right on top of us. 4, 5, 6. Come on, where's the albino? We have 6 wild boar right on top of us. I've never seen this many wild boar here in my life. I told you this is a good spot, but unbelievable. That's a nice wild boar there as well. Like I said, though, we're after a particular wild boar. One very in particular. And we accidentally spotted the wrong one. It looks like we lost the track from our big wild boar, but I think this is track here. Maybe. No, it's not his track either. Oh my god, we found him. Oh my god, we found him. It's a giant. It's a 4 easy. And he's an albino and he is right there. He's about 87 yards out. Can we get close enough to take a shot? We barely saw this thing. There's so many wild boar all around us that it's hard to get. Alright guys, we just got to about 50 yards out from this giant albino wild boar. He's right there. We're going to try and put out one little call, get him to stand up. And we'll be ready. Come on, stand up. Oh boy. He might not stand up. Oh, come on, come on. Seriously, wild boar. How do we get him to stand up? Can we jump? Oh, it worked, it worked, it worked. We smoked him. He's going down. I was a little bit worried at first, but he went down. 0%. That should be 100% of the quick kill. And we need to get another one of these wild boar really quick here so we can check our consecutive harvest. That'll work. Vital hit. Man, I love this 16 gauge with slugs. It is awesome. Alright, let's pick up this wild boar. Just do a consecutive harvest check really quick. Consecutive harvest check on a giant wild boar. That was a 32-yard double lung shot. He scored 121, total score of 875. A big old wild boar there. I honestly didn't know he was there. But the most important thing is this thing over here. He might be just as big as that one. And he's a rare albino wild boar. The first one I've ever seen in about 2 years of playing Call of the Wild. First, let's check this need zone here and see if we can't. Okay, good. We got a resting zone for this wild boar, albino wild boar, and let's take a cool picture of him. It's not a bad position, definitely not the greatest, but yeah, his head's kind of buried into this brush here. Oh, actually, that's really cool. I don't know what we just did, but that's going to be pretty cool. Although it's in a little bit of shadows, but that's definitely pretty cool. It looks like somehow the grass actually got patted down. Alright, that's pretty cool right there. Let's take a picture. And I think we'll go with that. Let's crouch up and take one more because this is a super rare animal. Especially the fact that he's so big. And let's go with that and pick him up and see what he's going to score. And he scores 109, total score of 836. A giant albino wild boar. The first albino wild boar that I've ever seen in Call of the Wild. Let alone a gold albino on top of that. So that was absolutely incredible. We snuck up on him. We actually tracked this thing down. Oh, you know what? This is not the one we were tracking down. Because the track that we had was 420 to 529 pounds. This one weighed 376 pounds. So I bet we were tracking the other one that scored 121. Which he ended up being a giant gold as well. But that one actually led us to this one. And this one is definitely the coolest prize possession. What an awesome sight it was to be able to spot this thing running, and I could see the tusk, so I knew he was going to be definitely goal potential, and he definitely was. We made a 46-yard, a nice single lung shot, took him down 100% on the integrity on that. A giant albino wild boar. And with that, I think that's going to be one heck of a good way to end this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. There he is. It's a mythical. And we dropped him. What a giant. Holy. Oh my god, that was incredible. Why couldn't it be a diamond though? Would have been absolutely insane if it was a diamond. He stepped out absolutely perfect. I thought he was a diamond. I'm shaking so bad right now.